What's up, guys? Sober day number 802 here, and things going great. What I want to talk about today is I saw a video about drinking and driving death, right? A person was getting sentenced. They're getting about, it was like 5 or 6 years, something like that. Now, their life's ruined. More importantly, the victim's family's life is ruined. Something people don't think about, though, is the driver, the drunk driver, their family is ruined. I'll tell you this. When I got all my DWIs, my family wasn't guilty of anything. My friends weren't guilty of anything. But had I hurt somebody, people might have been like, yeah, fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them too. And bottom line is, they didn't do anything wrong. They're innocent bystanders in this situation as well. Because no matter what, like I told you guys in the last video, no matter how many times they try to tell somebody to stop, they're not going to stop until they're ready. So while I was reading that, I was looking at some stats. 17,000 people die annually from DWI or drinking and drive related accidents, right? That's somebody every 30 seconds being put underground, done, lights out. Every 30 seconds. While you're watching this video right now, it's a minute 30 in. 3 people have already, on average, died from drinking and driving. When there's Ubers out there, we don't need to do this no more. I'm nobody to talk. That's why I gave up drinking, because I eventually want to drive again. Right now I can't, but I want to drive again, and I know that if I drink, I will drive. So I said, well, if I want to drive, I got to give up drinking. One of the two had to go. While I was looking up that stat, though, for you guys, I accidentally came across another stat. 170,000, I believe it was 140 or 170,000 people die of excess alcohol. More people die of excess alcohol. That is crazy to me. We're losing too many people to alcohol. And yet it's paraded around there on TV and commercials and all that. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. They're a business. I get it. You're allowed to advertise. But when this many people are dying, and all you say at the end of your commercial is drink responsibly, who the fuck has ever drank responsibly? I mean, yeah, sure, there's a few people out there, and maybe you're one of them, all right? I do actually got a good friend who does drink pretty responsibly. But for the most part, when I'm out DJing at the clubs, ain't nobody drinking responsibly. And one thing you don't think about when you're getting your drinks poured for you, the biggest thing you don't think about, you're like, I had 3 drinks today. Well, those 3 drinks are poured differently by every bartender, right? And every bartender pours a little bit differently. So what was 3 drinks with one bartender, like legitimately, if you measured it out, is actually 5 or 6 drinks. You know, unless you're drinking a beer or a seltzer or something like that. Guys, 14,000 to 17,000 people dying every year from drinking or driving. That can stop. We have Uber. Uber should be doing commercials during the Super Bowl, not Bud Light. Or if you're Bud Light and you're going to make a commercial about drink responsibly, put Uber at the end. You know? That's drinking responsibly. I just saw that stat. It just got me going. And I saw that video. And, you know, I saw the person being sentenced. You feel for them a little bit. They made a mistake. But at the same time, they took a life. So they got to pay the price. But their family and the victims' families, they paid the ultimate price. Because they were innocent bystanders. The victim's family, and the person's family pay the ultimate sacrifice. You go to jail, you go to prison, you do your time. You deserve it. You did it. What are you going to do? Everybody else, though, didn't do nothing. And they're left to pick up the pieces. When I got locked up for my DWI and we lost our house, you know who was left to pick up the pieces? You know who was left to pack up our house? I wasn't packing up our house. I was sleeping. Laying down, doing what I did in jail. You know who was picking up the pieces? My wife and daughter. They're both 4'11", and they were trying to move couches and move shit out of the house. That's what you got to think about. That's how serious it is. We can slow down these DWI deaths. We really can. You want to drink responsibly? Don't drive a car out to the bar. Bars shouldn't have parking lots. Uber. If you got enough money to go to the bar, you got enough money to Uber. Uber there, Uber home. If you ain't got no car to drive home, guess what? You're going to have to Uber home. That's all I got for you guys today. Sorry, that came up today, and then I ran into the other stat, and it got to me, so I wanted to make a video about it. Guys, please, if you like these videos, subscribe, like this video, turn on the notifications, comment something below, anything, and I'll see you guys in the next video.